Dear all, an attempt is made in this e-resource to nurture leadership and conflict resolution skills. Everybody is interested to be a leader. So before leading a team and influencing others, ensure whether you are a leader. Come on, let us throw light on its meaning, styles, and so on. Leadership is generally defined as the art or process of influencing people so that they will strive willingly and enthusiastically towards the achievement of group goals. So it is clear that a leader should be a self initiator and he has to be creative towards leading team. People should be encouraged to develop not only willingness to work but also willingness to work with zeal and confidence. So self-esteem, self-confidence, self-actualization should be in such an extent that they have to be updated and upgraded so that they can lead themselves first of all and thereby avoid various conflicts among themselves, and they can have a complete clarity, and only when they become a complete personality they can lead others. Coming to the different leadership styles, it includes autocratic or authoritarian leadership, democratic or participative leadership, free reign or laissez-faire leadership. In this slide, we have given you four attributes of a leader. That is, we have differentiated different leadership styles based on motive, power, effects, and suitability. It is clear from this chart that an autocratic leader has a complete control over his subordinates, whereas a democratic leader takes decision in consultation with his subordinates. And finally, a laissez-faire leader shares. No, he doesn't shares. He drops and he gives complete control to the subordinates, and he doesn't play any role in decision making. And hence, we need to be a blend of all these three. So, to make clear that, take a situation where you need to strictly adhere to the rules and regulation of the organization, ensure that you are autocratic. So, see that you want to discuss and negotiate new things, and you need to emphasize on your democratic leadership style. And see that when you go for tour, picnic, or when you are just having a coffee time with people, maintain a laissez-faire style. So, don't indulge in others' personal activities and at the time adapt laissez-faire. So each leadership style has its own merits and demerits, and it's up to you to have a collaboration of all these things and achieve things. But to win in a long run, democratic skills have a major role than autocratic and laissez-faire. And here, Blake Mountain has given a managerial grid of leadership style. He has focused on two things: concern for people and concern for results. That is, concern for results in x axis and concern for people in y axis. And with that, he has given five outcomes. When the concern for results is low and when the concern for people is also low, that means the managerial leadership style adapts impoverished management. Then when the concern for results is low and the concern for people is high, it is country club management. And when the concern for results is high and the concern for people is low, it is quite authoritative in nature. And when the concern for results are high and the concern for people is also high, it is team management. And when it's middle of a road, it is nothing but it is having the combo of both focus on people and results, which is easy to adapt the averages. So it's clear that a best managerial style is that you need to emphasize completely on both results and people and to attain team management. Coming to the next part, conflict and its resolution. So, to know about it in detail, you need to understand the different conflicts exist. That is within yourself, intra conflict. from one to other, inter-conflict, from one within a group, intra-conflict, from intra-group conflict, from one group to other, intergroup conflicts. So to overcome all these conflicts, dimensions of management has to be understood. So, four parameters, four dimensions are considered: assertive, unassertive, uncooperative, cooperative. When you are adapting assertive and uncooperative, it means it is competing in nature. When it's assertive and cooperating, it is collaborating in nature, people loves that. When it is unassertive and uncooperating, it is avoiding, you need to overcome it. When it's unassertive and cooperative, it is accommodating, you can have a care on people and you cannot expect results. So the middle of the road is compromising, accepting people how they are. Okay. And coming to the next part, it is about a new conflict management style suggested by Eric Berney's life potion. Here, he has took four dimensions from our part, that is I, from the other part you, I versus you, that is okay or not okay. When I am okay and you are okay, it means a healthy strategy, win win. When I am okay and you are not okay, it means I am able to understand and you are unable to understand, so win lose. When I am not okay and you are okay, that means I am losing and you are able to understand and you are achieving, that is winning. When both are unable to understand and both of them are not in okay state, then it is lose lose, then we have to reconsider it. So it's clear that only when we both have the same open mindset already discussed in Johari window, it comes that we have a clear cut understanding and we doesn't pose misunderstanding and conflicts never arises. And finally, to conclude, how can we develop leadership and conflict resolution skills? Practice strict discipline. First of all, before making people to adhere to punctuality, discipline, etc., practice discipline oneself. That's why it is said lead by example. Then take on more projects, take many challenges, work on with structured, semi-structured, unstructured decisions. So go on with 80-20 rules, spend much time in planning and least time in controlling so that you can go for attaining better results and the business can be expanded to. Learn to follow. So follow the good things in your subordinates too. Also have two types of follow-up. One follow-up is that to remind the schedules of the people, and next follow-up is that updating the skills of both yourself and your team. Develop situational awareness, generate problem solving skills to tackle in particular situation. Always inspire others. You should have a close of smile, you should have a positive outlook, you should have a best dress code, you have to behave in a professional outlook so that people have to influence from you and inspire you and take themselves as a you as a motivating part. Keep learning, so take time to learn new things in your own venture. Empower your teammates, give complete freedom, limited authority, adequate training to your team members so that they can achieve new challenges in the forthcoming part. Resolve conflicts. Always try to avoid conflicts, avoid arguments, and make a strong group discussion part so that a better understanding is overcome and unwanted resolved conflicts can be overcome. Finally, be a discerning listener. That is, you should have the ability to recognize the quality of somebody or something. So, always take a good part of the thing, what they really want to convey, understand that, and then react and respond. Once, when you practice all these parts, definitely you are a leader. Are you a leader? Thank you.